Hello, this is Vivian Zulfie from English department. I want to present the final exam of design thinking, which is about scripted speaking of report text. For the table of contents, we have topic of discussion, the main problems, factors choosing the programs or products, the results, the students' responses, and the effectiveness and solutions, as well as the benefits. Next, for the topic of discussion or empathizing stage, students' characteristics. Report text seems extremely formal for students, particularly who have no interest in English. Based on the intensive observation and interview, students have more enthusiasm in English, used in casual ways, for example, song lyrics or online gaming. For academic field, they perceive English is challenging as it is as a foreign language. Their mother tongues are Madurese and Javanese used in daily conversation. Hence, they suggested having more interactive and engaging English learning process to decrease the nervousness and tension in speaking. For the main problems, still for the empathizing stage, there are three parts: low confidence and fear of making mistakes, difficulty understanding and pronouncing English vocabulary, and then limited ideas or topics and supportive environment to speak in English. This is because they live in a sub-district area quite far from the town center where exposure to English is very limited. Factors choosing the programs or product. There are three factors. First, teenagers from Gen Z are always up to date with the current trends. Then the program aims to uncover their potential in journalism and reporting. Then it encourages them to develop communication skills, especially speaking through scripted practice based on the report texts. Let's go for the dividing stage. We have two. How might we approach this? Number one, how might we design an English learning experience that feels more engaging, relatable, and confidence, building for students with limited exposure to the language? Then, how might we connect English learning with students' personal interests like music, gaming, or fashion to increase engagement? After that, for the ideating stage, we use and apply the task on Padlet. I use the instruction that make them more enthusiastic, that make them more motivated. For example, let's make English more fun. Find a news or report text about something you really like, maybe sports, beauty, cars, or fashion, because students there mostly like joining martial arts, for example, pencak silat, PSHT, and many more. Read it well, pick out the key points, and get ready to tell about it in a short speaking performance. They need to simplify the full text into three main point sentences. And then they need to perform it individually in front of the classmates.
The car market in Indonesia is getting busier. The need for car parts goes up by 23%. The car market in Indonesia.
All right, this is as the prototyping stage. They are selected based on the interest. So they make a group to practice together in front of the class to reduce the tension or anxiety. Here, the group is interested in automotives. And then for this testing stage,
car market in Indonesia.
Here, as we can see, that the student, is confident after practicing together by group, performing in front of the class. Then the next one for this testing stage, they need to perform it individually. After being in a group like this, they do the performance individually, just like here and here. Let's go to then this male student's report. As we can see here, the students show great confidence. They do not need to use or bring the text, but he already memorized it after practicing together, after being guided by scaffolding, and after trying to practice again and again. This student was talking about Mobile Legend competition that was held in Indonesia. And this female student, as we can see, that she was smiling while performing. It means she felt less frustrated and feel less anxious. And then for this testing stage, here it is. She was talking about Sinarangan, which is the title of the song released by local musicians, national musicians, whose name is Denny Chapman. She performed it really in full confidence, and the way how she looked at her friends or classmates looked that she was really in a full condition, great condition, that he could memorize and tell the report enthusiastically, as well as the other classmates. They paid attention really well to the goal.
About
While in this testing stage, each student delivered their speaking performance with clarity and passion, and the classmates were fully engaged and eager to listen. This female girl was showing great confidence and really nice performance, awesome performance, fabulously. She was using hand gesture or even body gesture so that she felt less anxious. And then the results and the responses from the students through reading and finding news based on their interest. Students became more engaged in the activity. They could simplify the main points and share them clearly in front of the class. As a result, they showed greater enthusiasm, felt less anxious, and were no longer too frustrated when speaking English. Then this is the effectiveness and solutions.
the fire. You made the fire. Baru-baru coba aja. You made the fire. You made the fire.
From this short video, we could see together that they're becoming proactive, responsive, and feel more enthusiastic to practice and to learn English. So scaffolding during the free time, guiding them to practice the pronunciation and memorize before the performance. They show they enjoy English more and show happiness on their face. So the benefits of using this strategy is that the students no longer feel frustrated. They could find the enjoyable way strategy to learn English based on their interest. And then the third one, they could make supportive environment. Their friends showed greater support to each other to practice and learn more English. All right, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for your time. Hopefully it will be helpful. I really appreciate for the beloved 10th students SMA in Pakusari. And this is the quote of the day, brighter future is for those who never give up. Thank you.